Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back with your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, so let's just dive in. And let's start off with the video that I seen earlier today of Fed Chair Powell, I should say, sorry, talking about the crypto industry, talking about we don't want to stifle innovation, but like everyone else, we're watching what's coming or what's happening in the crypto space. And what we see is quite a lot of turmoil. Now, I did quote this, so we will get into it here in a second. But I did make a video the other day addressing and discussing the idea of these Wells notices being sent out to DeFi projects in the space. And it looks like that speculation was true. And I said, interesting. I personally love to see the traditional financial suits attacking this infant industry. Makes me confident around the future of the space because, again, these are leaders within the financial space, talking down on crypto, talking about, how there's fraud going on, all this kind of stuff. So listen closely to the video, and then I will address a few things after the fact.
We believe that innovation is very important over time to the economy. We don't want to stifle innovation. We don't want regulation to stifle innovation in a way that just favors incumbents and that kind of thing. But like everyone else, we're watching what's been happening in the crypto space. And, what we see is, quite a lot of turmoil. We see fraud. We see a lack of transparency. We see run risk, lots and lots of things like that. And so what we've been doing is making sure that the regulated financial institutions that we supervise and regulate are careful, are taking great care in the ways that they engage with the with the whole crypto space, and that they give us prior notice. And we've issued, along with the FDIC and the OCC, a number of issuances of notices to that effect. We believe that.
So at the end there, it was issuance of notices. Now again, I shared with you guys just the other day this video here from Dylan Leclerc talking about the well notices. Now, this wasn't Dylan himself. This is actually David Hoffman as well as Ryan Sean Adams talking about this. But listen closely to this video, and this is exactly what we were talking about the other day. And it looks like this is, the case. It looks like these are being sent out.
In the news, Ryan, is just because of the connections I have in this space. And like I was mentioning at the Bankless meetup yesterday, I have wind that many Wells notices have been issued to many of the DeFi apps, orgs that we all know and love. Wells notices got shot out across the industry
in 2022, or just
no,
even
in
more
the
recent?
last week. We have it has not come to light yet because no specific team wants to like, oh yeah, we got a Wells notice.
Yeah.
But it's been going through the lawyer circles that Wells notices have been distributed everywhere. I haven't gotten the specific details, and it's hard to corroborate these things. I think Lido got one. But I think Lido's not.
These are still rumors. We should specify.
These are still rumors.
So again, at the time, these were just rumors, but it seems as though this is a big deal, and it seems like this is a realistic thing that is happening now. I think that Powell basically confirmed this. Of course, it is up for question. I mean, to me personally, I think that they want to shut down staking as a service in the U.S. I think that they want to shut out U.S. Retail from even being able to touch that area of opportunity within DeFi because obviously, listen, it's taken away dominance from the traditional financial suits, aka the big bankers, because who wants to go to a bank and earn 25% or so on your money when you can earn 25% within crypto. But also, we did see the SEC take a huge L today. So we talked about Binance just yesterday as well. I was talking about Binance US. Well, guess what, guys? It looks like Binance US won the court approval to buy bankrupt Voyager Digital despite objections from the U.S. SEC, Department of Justice, and also Texas. This is a massive W for those that had assets on Voyager. Guess what? Looks like a bailout is coming from Binance. This is incredible. Looks like a lot of those creditors are going to be in net positive after this and most likely get a large amount of their money back. But this is also a massive loss on the SEC side. I'm very, very happy to see this happen. I think that this is lovely to see for those that did have money on Voyager as well as those creditors. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. But if you think that this is a huge win for crypto, definitely smack that like button. Also, talking about the SEC, we did see John E. Deaton actually go on Twitter yesterday when we do see Ripple's motion to exclude expert number 1 from testifying is granted us to his first opinion about the perceptions of a reasonable XRP purchaser and denied us to the remainder of his testimony, Judge Torres. Now try and tell me XRP holders don't make a difference. And we do see, thanks John E. Deaton. Does this give any suggestion or hint on the remaining timing till, all you guys know, guess what? It's getting close. Summary judgment. I seriously doubt that we see a significant delay from here. Could be tonight or in a couple weeks on summary judgment. This is incredible. For all those XRP holders out there that have been waiting for summary judgment, our time is close. I'm very excited for this. Now, does this mean that the case is going to be done, finished, behind us anytime soon? Not exactly, but we are coming down the wire on that half of the year time frame that Brad Garlinghouse and many other individuals have been noticing that this could be it. June is going to be a big time for XRP holders, in my opinion. Now, we also do see from Jeremy Hogan, we do see the SEC has to prove that you, meaning us, retail investors, had a reasonable expectation of profits from Ripple's efforts. And I can tell you right now that most of the investors into XRP probably don't even know about Ripple. They don't even know about the company. They don't know what the company does. But we do see, and the judge just struck the SEC's only expert witness on that subject. So now, how the heck can the SEC prove reasonable reliance? Who will testify? Just thinking out loud. And yeah, again, the SEC has taken L after L after L. This, I'm telling you guys, I know that I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I know that I'm getting excited, but this is big. This is a big win. And I did notice that a lot of individuals were jumping into XRP. They were buying XRP earlier today. I noticed that a lot of people were getting a little bit bullish on what XRP was doing. Just recently they were talking about XRP having a nice little breakout event. I addressed it. I talked about it a little bit, but ultimately speaking, when we look at the overall market, I'm still very, very excited going forward on price action as well as adoption and things like that, but also around XRP, right? I do believe that we will get this case behind us eventually, and that is a huge catalyst. Listen, that's a massive catalyst for anybody that is watching XRP and waiting for XRP's price action. We're definitely watching closely. So with that, I do want to take you guys over here to yet again another tweet regarding what's been happening around the case. So shout out to Crypto Insight UK, but we do see all the legal experts covering the Ripple versus SEC case are saying summary judgment is coming very soon, like today or within a week or so. Every time I see a Twitter notification pop up on my phone, I have to change my pants, especially if it's from Phelan Law. Safe to say, I'm through about 3 pairs so far today already. I hope Judgment is good so I can buy some clean pants. And yeah, I mean, honestly, listen, summary judgment, it definitely is going to put into perspective things on, what's next. Is it going to be a big game changer in terms of like, okay, well, the case is going to be finished? It's questionable, right? But I do believe that we are getting to that point where, everyone out there that has been very, very patient, everyone out there that has been, just sitting there waiting, they've been watching every single move from the SEC case, because trust me, for the last 2 years, I've been with you guys. It's frustrating. It sucks. I hate it myself. I've not sold a single XRP in the last couple years. I even said this over on Twitter. To me personally, again, I don't believe in selling XRP until this case is finished, because I think that that's when we will see the true value of XRP shine. Before that happens, I think that we're just being stifled. I think price action's being stifled. So we're definitely waiting. We're watching every single move, and we've been patient. We've been very patient. But also, we've seen a big update from Brad Garlinghouse himself. We do see some thoughts from last week's DC visit. I'm stating the obvious, but the crypto industry at large in the U.S. needs to rebuild trust through both utility and transparency due to FTX, Terra, and more. It's the only way we collectively move forward. The headwinds keep growing, with the SEC declaring war on crypto. Chair Gensler continues to harp that firms simply need to come in and register. But the truth is, there's no infrastructure in place for a registered token to trade, nor any clarity as to what these tokens are. If you want to regulate, then regulate. Put in the hard work to build a framework and set guidance, as so many other G20 countries are already doing. The 27 EU member countries can agree on a set of rules with MiCA. What's stopping the US? I mean, seriously, it is a big question. Like, what the hell is going on in the US? We have no idea. We have been watching this for so long. But guess what? I could take a wild guess. We've seen from John E. Deaton today, quoting Eleanor Tourette, they literally asked the judge to revoke my amicus status over my motion asking permission to file an amicus brief challenging this so-called XRP holder expert. These Ivy League SEC lawyers aren't the best poker players, I take it. Now, yeah, we do see it's worth noting that the SEC lawyers tried to get Judge Torres to ban Johnny Deaton 1 from participating in the case, partly because he disclosed the name of their expert witness. Not only did she not ban him, she agreed with him that duty shouldn't testify about XRP holders. And yeah, this is that big announcement. This is the big L that they took over here. Of course, yeah, I think that the Binance US thing is a definitely big win as well. But also, we did see a video get retweeted during this entire time. It's about a minute and 49 seconds long. This was on July 20th, 2022, when the SEC Gov was trying to have Johnny Deaton 1 thrown off the Ripple case as XRP holders' amnesty counsel. Last night, the judge threw out the SEC's expert witness from testifying about XRP holders' perceptions in the case. Oh well, SEC. And yeah, I think that this is a big game changer. Like I said, I think that this has been something that's been brewing for a while. The SEC has been trying to, kill any momentum from the XRP community side of things. I seriously got to give it to Johnny Deaton. He's been one of the most incredible individuals that we could ask for around the XRP community, and it just really shows us how strong the community actually is. I mean, some of these community members, like, listen, I don't really put myself up on a pedestal at all. Like, listen, I'm making videos, I'm giving you guys updated news. There's nothing really special about what I'm doing here. But John E. Deaton, he's in an incredible position, very similar to even Jeremy Hogan, Phylon Law as well. Like, these individuals have been killing it. We as a community need to thank these individuals because they have been, working tirelessly to not only combat an agency that's been going rogue, utilizing taxpayer money, but they've also been making a ton of noise that's been allowing a spotlight to be put on this case. Because if it wasn't for these individuals, if it was just up to regular retail individuals fighting the SEC, I highly doubt that our noise would be heard. So I really got to give it up to them. They've been killing it. And listen closely to this video. This is the last little segment that I have in this video. But listen closely to this.
Now, from what we understand, they want you gone. They're trying to get you off the case. What happened?
Well, Charlie, thank you. And thank you, Liz, for having me back on. It's crazy times. They're reasserting that things that they've already asked to the judge. I made a YouTube video where I did a satirical mock cross-examination of former Chairman Clayton, and I infused scenes from My Cousin Vinny, and I tweeted a few things that were harsh criticism, and they told the judge that I shouldn't be granted amicus status because of that. She rejected those views, granted me amicus status, and lo and behold, now they're arguing that I should be thrown off the case.
Right. Well, just so you know, I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying I agree with them, but they described you as violent. I know you were a Marine, but you don't look that violent. But they said you said you wanted. There was one thing where you satirically suggested you would smack Jay Clayton, the former SEC chair, in the face, and there was what was the other one? It was the video of the mock video of Clayton, and also that you mentioned a witness for the SEC. Obviously, these are you were kidding around, right? I mean, just get that off the table.
Yeah, it was a mock cross-examination of Jay Clayton, satirical, exaggerated. For example, Charlie, Liz, I had a time where in the My Cousin Vinny movie, the judge says to Joe Pesci, "Are you on drugs?" And I remember that. And I respond to the judge, pretending, "No, Judge, I don't use drugs, but maybe I'll need them soon." They claim that I promoted drug use. They literally argued that nonsense. The judge rejected all of this.
Well, you're losing. They are losing the case. This is, by the way, Liz threatens to kill me every day. So
and yeah, I mean, listen, they've been fighting for so long to silence the community around this case, because I really do believe that the SEC thought this was going to be an easy one and done. They're going to try to go against Ripple. Ripple's going to settle out, and that was basically it. But guess what? I don't think that they were prepared for what they got themselves into, and I'm very excited for this. So let's see what happens the rest of the remainder, of this year. I know that the next 3 months are definitely going to be something to watch, but with all of that in mind, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, definitely leave a like, subscribe, to notifications on if you guys have more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. As always, up to you all. Have a beautiful day or a beautiful night, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world. It's been Nick. Peace out, guys.